back in because it keeps missing me out at the beginning. Trying to walk down the seafront in roller skates at the moment, so this should be interesting. However, many of you will know that the strike of midnight tonight is New Year. You want your scooter on there? Okay. And it is the final hence of the Great Reset. It's literally the whole financial system is literally being changed today, and it always does. Inflation goes up and down. So I am literally preparing for tomorrow, for my Great Reset in my life and the start of my new year. And that basically means that today I've had a boiler fitted. So thank you to Portsmouth Council for £2,000 boiler and 500 of that to getting it done. What's the matter, darling? Your digger man? Oh, the metal detector man. He's not here, no.
No, go out home.
Yeah, he's out. It's because the sun's not out. People only come out when the sun's out. They're only loyal to the sun. They're not loyal to the colder days. Yeah, it's all right. We're not staying here. We're going up to the skateboard side. I've got my skates on, as you can see.
Water.
Yeah, what have you got? So basically my own bills and everything. I am starting everything from fresh because, as people may or may not know, but when Aaron and Faith were taken, obviously I was in the middle of going from income support to tax credits as a mother who was disabled on benefits. Oh my goodness, my wheels are going into the sand. To obviously being self-employed, and with that, things changed for me dramatically because I didn't tick certain boxes that this society accepts for people with physical conditions and how people with conditions are perceived. And it's either you have to struggle on your own and keep going, or you get help and have to be vulnerable and not wipe your own arse and cook and stuff like that. There's this no middle in between thing, and the system is this in and out thing, not that you're born with a condition and you will die with a condition, and in between is just about achieving sunrise, sunset and making memories in the middle, pretty much. So I've already had my recalculation from council tax. I've had my recalculation now from my rent. So my rent has gone up now by £7 or £8, I think. My service charges have gone up massively. My council tax has gone up. But my milk tokens have gone up by £1.05. I don't know how this is going to work on the other stuff yet because I haven't got a couple of my forms in place, but I will see the before and after. Hey, so I don't know how, I haven't had my reset for my benefits yet to see how this is going to affect. Yes, the majority of people are going to be offered new jobs now. There's going to be massive amount of new branding. It's all going to be things like interventionalist and strategist and creator and all these new fancy words that people in sales have been using for a long time. But obviously it's all going under a massive remarketing. Please remember, the World Health Organization and the World Economic Forum are a private business. They are not the Queen and they are not the government. It is a private business that came together, that does things like think tanks. So basically in my world, in my coaching world, it's workshops, seminars, events and conferences. So basically, to work with somebody like me, I don't do it now because I just don't, I feel like a massive big fraud to coach anybody, obviously with Aaron and Faith being taken. So that's hence why I've gone into personal training instead. And I'll just do that with EDS people because I'd be a complete fraud to try to, work with Olympic athletes again when I'm, got a body that works like a fucking spastic. Look at this. That is a lot of seaweed. Anybody want any seaweed shipped to them? I'm quite happy if you want seaweed shipped to you to come down and pick the seaweed up for you. Do you want to see good old traditional? Where's a big bit of seaweed for you? Now, my friend's on here and she can probably tell me what I can do with this. So if I was to take this home now, I'm not going to because I have nowhere to put it, but if I was to take this home with me now, look how long it is. I'm assuming there's money in this for me. So yeah, so basically the World Health Organization, they are the people who have you on lockdown. They are the people who are contracted and committed to government to provide them with statistical analysis, research, blah, 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 blah. I think they were formed in like 1994 or something like that, 1914 or something like that, 20 something. They've been going for a long time. So it's like the Freemasons. It's just a little boy handshakey thing. So basically, like say me as a coach, we have what's called success principles. I don't know which ones you can eat. I'm going to have a look at this. But like with success resources, yeah? So, yes, be careful with them. I don't mind walking. I just need your scooter. Where's your scooter? Scooter's over there. So we just can't leave the scooter. I'll carry the scooter. I have no problem carrying the scooter. I don't mind walking in my skates on here. It's so much easier. 2 seconds, boys, because I've got my back to you, so wait. So the World Health Organization is a private company. Public. I can't think what it is on the stock market and things like that. But they're not our MPs, okay? So pretty much everything that exists, even us. So I am Ms. Kelly Cottam, but I am corporate entity, which is why we have our birth certificates, which makes us a corporate entity. Hence why most people who are public figures corporate themselves into being self-employed and then work in their name as a brand, basically. That way they are not liable and responsible for what they do. This is how it works. And also most people are positioned in trust funds. So those that have money obviously know how to manage money, and that's how their children live, via trust funds. Those that are on benefits, you wouldn't have a clue what I was talking about. Those who get up and go to work for a job that they're paid a salary really couldn't care right now because they are slaves and they don't know any different. And they get up, they go to work, they pay their bills, and they conform to the ways of the world. And when this is all over, they go to hell, really, because they never actually found their true purpose and true meaning of being here, why they were created and what they were created for. My boys are just running around with a dog. Ha! I should have put their wetsuits in, they would have followed him. Yeah. Don't get him wet, because I don't know what the rules are. He might not want to be splashed. He'll splash you. He'll splash you when he comes out. Are you ready for when he comes out? Will he shake? Will he shake? Oh, yeah. So basically, the World Health Organization came up with an agenda. Yes, it's an agenda. It's called an agenda. It's a mission statement. So basically, when you come to see somebody like me as a coach, you come out writing your own mission statement. So whatever your mission statement may be, it may be to bring natural foods to people, it may be to inspire people, to enable people, it may be to enable your own children to grow, flourish, to be the people that they can be. But basically you come out with a very specific mission statement. Just as if you go to sort of these wealth forums and stuff, you write your business plan. So you come out with a very structured business plan, a business plan that would be written over a period of 5 to 25 years. Way, you okay? Are you okay? Are you sure? Hang on, let me drop your scooter. Ours are coming, ours are coming, ours are coming, ours are coming, ours are coming. Are you good? You're just dirty. It's all right, wipe it on my jeans. That's what Mummy's jeans are for. Wipe it on my jeans. Hence why mummy doesn't get dressed properly and looks like a bucket. Wipe it on my jeans. So yeah, so basically you have this mission statement, a business plan, and then you have to implement it, which is called a strategy. So they put together, obviously, the agenda for sustainability. You're going to see it all over the place. If you watch EastEnders, you'll see a nice little sticker at the bottom to say, oh, look, it's bringing, the police are bringing a boat in for coming through, look. Wicked. How come the big ships come through and make no freaking waves, and a police boat comes through and now all of a sudden we've just had massive waves? Don't forget, people, you've all been told to stay away from the seas, because the seas are going to be unpredictable, okay? Because as the nice hot weather comes out, you're all going to want to come out. When the weather's not nice, it's like this. When the weather's nice, people tempt to come out. You are still under rules. These rules are not being governed by Boris Johnson, who is the representation for the common people. He didn't write these rules. The World Health Organization, that is seated in the United Nations, wrote this. United Nations does not govern the whole of the world. The UK, France, everybody is all different. They run by different rules, different regulations, different governances. Some people are communist. This is very communist. If you're seeing a lot of 5-pointed stars everywhere, this is the Soviet. 6-pointed stars is Israel. All different countries and all different nations have their own flags. These flags came because people either, like if you climb up Snowdon or a mountain, you put your flag up there to say that you have conquered that mountain. Somebody had to conquer someone. So literally at some point there was a big massive battalion that literally come across these lands, and literally this castle here and the castle which keeps the flags, and all of the wall that goes on all the way around, yes, Great Britain. As you know, it goes Viking, Romans, and then obviously I don't know how far back in history that you know, yes, but there was Caesar, who basically wanted all children under 2 that were born at a certain time to be killed. This then continued in another time and space as well, to make sure that a total, I think it was the Gentiles or something like that. I haven't got timelines around me. I haven't got everything that I need. I have to work free fall, talk completely from the heart, mind and soul, talk as a vessel, and hope to God that what I say is, sometimes I say something and I have to go and check my freaking history just to make sure I got it right. Hey, look, hybrid energy boats, yeah? This is a hybrid. So basically we are, for years and years and years and years, big corporate companies have held back natural sustainable energy. The fact that we pay for our water bill, the fact that we pay, hence why all this is not set up yet. I would be happy, oh yeah, I would be happy to pay my state for the water, but not a private sector company. I believe that all our utility bills should be structured through Great Britain with no governance, even phones, things like this. There should be no competition. It shouldn't be about this. It's a basic standard, bog standard care and living. Pay for our wants, not our needs. Look, hovercraft's coming. Got a hovercraft and we've got a boat. All this while you've been sitting in your houses, by the way, has all been carrying on. The world has carried on. The world is healed. Mother Earth is healed, still healing, still continuing to heal. And in fact, I love all of this. I think this was the most beautiful thing that could ever happen to the world. It's something that I've been trying to do for a very, very long time. And, you know, I'm certainly not part of this, but you're going to get very wet. That's fine, it's not a problem. I haven't got change of clothes though.
What?
Yeah.
Soaking wet?
I haven't got change of clothes.
What? Soaking wet?
Yeah, I don't mind, but you just have to go straight back in the car. You just have to go to this top gate. Be careful. Yeah, I mean, I love it. Like I said, the first thing I was asked when I stepped into the coaching world was, one, when you were 11, what did you want to be? And the other one is, if you had no consequences whatsoever, what would you do? And I said I would hit the fucking Great Reset button. I would literally tell the whole world that there was a fucking World War III, and I would form everybody to just stop. Just to stop. Just to stop and think about who they are, what they want, and who they want to be, what life they have. And like I said in the papers, to look in the mirror, take off the mask, and if you don't like what you see, change it. Unfortunately, out of the 7 billion people in this world, if I put a mirror in front of every single one of you, most of you couldn't even look at your own reflections. If I put a camera in front of you like this and went, hello, look at yourself, most of you couldn't do this. There is a difference between being conceited, between being egotistical and a wanker and an up your arse, complete and utter, hey plum selfie darlings, look at me. And there is a complete difference between having self-love and mutual respect for yourself and to be your own best friend, basically. Okay, shall we head up the other way, or is he following the dog? Elijah! We're not gonna, okay, we're not, yeah, okay, fine. That's my job as a mum, to basically just follow my kids around and let them explore and find what they want to do and how they want to spend their time. And it's not for them to be dumped into a school at whatever time in the morning they go now and put in a cage in a classroom to learn about stones in a fucking book and to be taught about how Britain is the Church of England and how Henry VIII is this amazing man and all this stuff, because it's just lies. Your knees are sore. Oh, okay, we might have to sack it then if you want to go and sit down and rest a bit? You want to go and sit down and rest somewhere? Well, I'll just sit here and wait for your brother, yeah? My song's playing. Elijah, I'm not walking all the way around. I'll wait. Have you found Graham? He's found Graham somewhere else. I'll just wait. What, sorry? I haven't got anything in my bag. Just Elijah's over there with Graham. He found you, you can't stack. Hello guys, I cut out for a second there. I walked off and left my internet over there, so flag me up if I'm still here. If I'm not, I reset. But we've just caught Graham, so I'm going to let Graham do a quick plug. Well, tomorrow you'll go. Don't break it. Don't break it. Don't break it.
Look, I found a red stone. We built it. No, we built it.
I'm going to get your little shoes, a little present for you.
We built it.
Are you going for it? You going to say hello?
Yeah.
Go on then. Say hello.
Hello. Greetings from Graham Pompey. Aye. Aye. Is this live, by the way?
It is.
Holy shit. I haven't put my makeup on. I don't need makeup. People take me with a pinch of salt, or if you can't take me with salt, your bullets with pepper. Simple as. You know? Always look on the bright side of life.
Okay, come back here.
I can't reiterate that enough. You know, we're all going through, we're all in this shit together.
Excuse
And I've always said to people, it always takes
me.
for a storm to occur in order for the rainbow to aspire. Keep smiling, smiles go miles.
Hey, last plug. Your book.
Right?
Where can we find your book? Where can we find why you do all this?
It's random. I'm not specific. I just do it as I go.
Do it as you feel. The thing is though, even I felt this.
I go over the tide.
Don't sometimes though, you just feel like you're a bit obligated sometimes, and it's like actually Nadia nearly didn't come down here tonight, actually, because I felt like it was getting a bit repetitive and monotonous, and I felt like I needed something a little bit different. And you've gone and done the same.
Do you know what it is? It's negatives that create that do or don't vibe, right? And it's other people's attitude, behaviour.
Yes. Don't jump on that one. That's a heart.
I mean,
Lungs.
you know what? There is too much. You know the score. Controlling freaks.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, regardless of skin colour,
Careful.
skin colour, religion, gender, whatever, it doesn't matter whether you're black, white. If you're yellow, I'd be worried. I'd be
Jaundiced.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Liver
be
failure.
advising you to go to the hospital. But it doesn't matter, you know.
Lied to
All
you a
lives
minute.
matter. We all matter.
You
We're all
can.
in this universe together. And if we can't get on together, you've got to put you have to put a divide between the narcissistic arseholes, because they are control freaks. And they're the ones that are empowering. You know? There's only one person in my life that I want to be better at, and that is me.
Yourself. Run
You
your
know?
own
I'm not in
race.
competition.
Competition with no
Irregardless,
one.
irregardless.
Shiloh, don't you dare.
Irregardless, you know, because it is. Life's a journey for each and every one of us as individuals of humanity.
Shush.
I will be with you in 2 minutes.
Now
alright?
Graham's told
I'm not
you.
ignoring you. You know, I mean, I'm 46-year-old, and things I've done, seen, witnessed, experienced my lifetime. I've had regrets, but thanks to Robbie Williams, I don't hold regrets. The people that have demoralised me, incriminated me, humiliated me, you know, put me down, they've made me who I am today. I know I'm a champion. I'm a champion, not a victim. I choose to be a champion and not a victim, because there's too many victims in life, and victims can turn their life around and become champions. And those that are finding their voice, thanks to music, inspires me, it motivates me. These messages is something that a young lady of 7 years old, some years back, in Guernsey in the Channel Islands, inspired me and motivated me to do. My daughter,
Amen to that.
Blaze is my world, and you know, people have hurt her. I would do anything to protect my daughter. I joined the army in '93 to do something positive in my life, travel and adventure. I didn't join to kill. That is psychotic. People that play these shooting up games, and they are, you know, they're brainwashed by shoot 'em ups. You know, people that think, yeah, I shot 10,000 Taliban on Xbox, whatever war game. It's psychological damaging. And
It is, and there's a lot of healing from the veterans that are dealing with the complex trauma, because they've had to accept that there's blood on their hands as well. They didn't get into the army thinking that this is what they're going to do.
Nobody does, you know.
They think it's an education, an opportunity off a council estate,
You know,
away from family.
Joining the armed forces is not everybody's cup of tea. My dad was a Falklands veteran, 22 years Royal Navy service. He was a chief petty officer. I was one of the fortunate kids to have my dad come back alive from the Falklands. Others weren't so fortunate. And I've actually paid homage to the families and the young, well, they're not obviously not young children anymore, but to the families that have lost a father during that conflict in '82.
Fathers, grandfathers, even the women that were.
You know, women have been involved in war ever since World War One, and I have got the utmost respect in regards for women, irregardless, you know. Religion,
And then there's women
culture.
that don't want to break a nail.
Yeah, I mean, I bite my nails. So that's part of my. I believe that's part of my. You know,
Anxiety and stress.
Yeah, I'm learning to groom. Nail grooming. Nail grooming is awesome. You know, it's not. You know, that's how you grow.
Hey, let's make grooming a positive word, because there's too many people who got grooming as a negative. How
It
did
is,
they
it is.
how did they take such a positive word like grooming and turn it into something so seedy? Because
I know.
grooming is a positive.
That's true.
Yet you go to social services and they can't even groom the children's nails. But we talk about sexual grooming,
I get that, and you know, grammar plays a big part in it.
spelling.
Because spelling, we're all individuals, and we've all got different learning abilities, capabilities, and you know, for myself, finding out in 2009 that I've been living in the autistic spectrum all my life, totally oblivious to it. It is a condition that is so misunderstood, misinterpreted, and so many people are in the spectrum, but they're just not aware of it. And there is no fault, you know, this thing about the blame game. The blame game is not
Shiloh!
going to achieve nothing. You know,
No, it
it's all
doesn't.
about understanding, empathy.
No, and the media annoyed me because I never said blame the system. It was a bloody Daily Mail that said that, not me.
Yeah.
And then, but that just goes to show how people take your creativity and make it something that it's not. Do you know what I mean?
It's all about turning negative into positive.
Elijah, where's Shiloh?
Because if you don't do something positive with the negative in your life, the negative is going to drag you down. It's going to drown you. It's going to drown you in the ocean of life.
It will.
And,
It will.
You know, I'm a spiritual person. I'm a Christian. If people want to abuse me because of my religion, I'm a Christian. You know, I believe in God. I don't preach to people. I don't go around preaching to people. I don't carry a Bible and put my hand on my shoulder.
God is telling me right now to watch my son. I will be back.
Right.
Haha, right on the corner.
I can't believe you're fucking running around Sunderland rollerblades.
I'm so glad I come to check you.
You are nuts. Stop being all nuts. Right. Get off there before you slip off there.
I had a feeling you were climbing.
Oh,
I saw your boot turn. Oh, at least you're not right up the top. Bless him. But this is what I need. People, you've left your boots up there.
don't you be going up there, dude.
When I'm here, I don't mind.
Right, that's the condition. And I'm not.
When I'm here, I don't mind. When I'm... you've left your boots up there, dude. Elijah, go and grab his boots. Oh, Graham's going to grab them.
Hey.
It's lovely down here.
That is different.
I tell you what, it is my worst fear
One there.
that I just catch him. It only takes 2 seconds. See, oh, there we go. You all right? You okay? You've just slipped.
Right, hold on. Wait, stay there. Don't move. Go away.
I did it, you know, down at the bit down there, all the way down the bottom.
I'm avoiding the green.
Yeah, I went absolutely arse over tit on the green the other day, and I did. I slid all the way down it. It wasn't funny. So anyway, I didn't run around because he's a Christian. Hello, we're back. I don't know if I am back or not. It's the problem with my lives cutting in and out. I never know if it comes back
I
up.
don't believe you're fucking running around.
I dance in these things. I have an epileptic fit on them. Wait a second, and music come on. I'll go dance to the music on them.
Hey, what music do you listen to when you're boogieing to?
I don't know. I'm getting quite into my winter chill mix, but I've got to come into a summer. I want a fireside down there.
Hmm?
I want a bit of a fireside. But the only problem with organising stuff is you have to spend time with people you don't want to spend time with.
I know. I mean, you know, I was doing a message on the easel last week.
I tell you what, guys, I'm going to shoot off and I'll catch you in a bit. I'm going to eat some Parma Violet. And you got social media for your stuff that you're doing?
I've not got a well, there is Stones on Facebook.
Stones.
Stones.
Stones
Facebook.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
Stones. I will get the link, actually.
But I'm obviously looking to do different things because